pozdrav ljudi, nastavljamo tačno tamo gdje smo stali. Na trenutak sam se, na trenutak sam se baš bio zabrinuo da sam zaboravio da sejvam igru, ali nisam.
both are. How jolly. There's something quite astounding you must see. It's the Weaver. Thanks to the starstone you've collected, she's mended a portion of the tapestry. Look, a new story has been rewoven into time. A new portion of history appears to us for the first time in not even I know how long. Let us look together. Let us see what the Weaver has woven.
Long ago, two great generals led mankind in a terrible war. The dreaded Void Dragon threatened all of existence, and man and gods alike joined swords to stop it. The two generals were celebrated as the rulers of all, and even the gods paid them tribute.
I greet you, honorable master of the house. I am the shepherd of elements, and I control how they may flock towards your most imperial presence. So, if it pleases you, command me, and the elemental aspect of your choice shall once more settle among these holy halls. And that is your final choice?
Yes, it is.
In fact, it isn't.
I want to go with another elemental.
Our first choice was definitely the most functional one, so why revise it?
Why must you be so stubborn? Humor me, why don't you?
Very well, have it your way.
Perhaps you would like to reconsider and choose anew. And that is your final choice.
Yes, it is.
Yes, indeed. That is our final choice.
Thy will be done.
Okej, aldrig prövade vi inte för att svara. Okej, då är i
How might I serve our mission? Threads I weave and tales I see. All will I tell.
Okej,
How can I help you, my friend?
how about
But certainly. What would you like to know?
or
Oh, I am but a wizard, a guardian of man and beast, and indeed I am both. My body, like any other, is bound to temporal decay. But my spirit is a speck of light that shone forth from the eternal sun that is the cosmic soul. My task upon this earth is to protect the heart of nature, the very antithesis of which is the intrigue spun by demons and directors of the dead. Hence my involvement in Sisio. You see, my one desire is to witness a world in which every mother looks around her and purrs with calm contentment. For she knows that her chicks or children, her cubs or calves, will grow up without knowing the meaning of menace, the enfeeblement of fear. To my great regret, none of them purr as yet. What? I'd never. If you must know, I was merely checking up on Maxine, the mayor's cat. What a delight she is. The temperament of a tiger, the grace of a leopard, and the manners of a lady all rolled into one. A perfect puss, if ever there was one. Tell me, O Weaver, if you know all that is past and present, does that mean you know the future as well?
This place is positively brimming with the surge of storm and lightning.
As good a place as any for an air elemental to set up shop.
was up in the clouds. Oh, me? Sorry. I was just thinking about what it would be like if humans ate with their noses instead of their mouths. Anyway, what were you asking? Oh, yes. I saw how breezy and blowy you'd made this place. I thought it would be the perfect place to clear my head. But not to worry. I'll earn my keep. My stock of air spells will blow your socks off. Yes. Snort that spaghetti. Oh, pardon. Yes. So, you'd like to learn to gust with the best of them, would you? Have a look.
That is a good question, Zigzags. One without a conclusive answer, though its resolution may lie in conception. Where you chronicle, I both chronicle and create. Where you arrive at conclusions, I spin origins besides.
I have the last test. The last test. The last test.
No, wrote everything right, actually. Idemo u Rivela.
pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, yeah. Now, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, yeah.
Don't be melee damage or piercing damage.
Now, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Now, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, yeah.
Snake i pickpocket. Neka ostanu ove noge trenutno, jer trenutno nema nikog da džeparim. Idemo kod ovog idiota.
I could do with a cold drink. Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private? Sir, no, sir.
Da prijavimo da znamo ko je ubio Jakea.
Oh, what now? So, let me get this straight. There are insidious sorcerers running about town that turned a council ambassador into a zombie for sport, after said councillor was murdered by some mystery witch who subsequently trotted off to her cabin in Luculla Woods. Sure you have by Belagar's nethers. Sounds like a fantasy tale mothers tell their children before bed. And I bet none of it's more than fantasy either, though no doubt Ahu puts stock in your every word. Anyway, be these truths, half-truths, or outright lies, it seems to me your business in Seal is concluded. Don't let the undead hit you on the way out.
Okay, valjda.
You think that's funny, Private? Sir, no, sir. Should embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private? Sir, no, sir. Those boots should embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
back again. You can't frighten me this time. Did I stutter? Deliver the letter too sweet. You'll run into the entrance if you keep along this road, though I wouldn't recommend it if you value keeping your skin attached to your face. The place is teeming with necromancers and the ghastly creatures they've been resurrecting. Lava, hellfire, a bone shrine, and that's only in the courtyard behind us. I'm afraid our troop never made it past the horror that lurks there.
Why don't you get on back to Sicil while you still can? There's nothing can be done in this godforsaken place. Well, who we are now is certainly different from who we used to be. We were elite soldiers, Blossius and I. 2 troops in a regiment of Selenia's finest guards. We agreed to inspect this church. Selenia had an inkling the undead outbreak might have started here, and while we never completed our mission, I'm certain she was right. Near the bridge just behind us, an undead monstrosity has made its own hellscape around a shrine of bones used for gods know what terrible purpose. Perhaps to control each of the ghouls that haunt these lands. Same as what happened to us. Partly, anyhow. We were lost trying to gain ground against the molten devil king presiding over the courtyard behind us. One of our soldiers ingeniously applied a piece of equipment to the ground, clearing a temporary path through the lava. Her plan seemed to work and we made progress into the Hellbeast's arena, but soon we were too far in with no way out. I've never felt heat like that before, Source Hunter. I've never felt fire in and through my skin, my sinews. And then we were all of us little more than bones. But it was only Blossius and I whose souls awoke in our skeletons once more. The rest remain where they collapsed. The Legion's best skilled fighters, burnt bones beneath a broken turnip cart.
Pada mi na pamet.
So good to see you again, Source Hunter.
Dobra. Nešto da je baš oštećeno, ne? Sva sreća ko sam pogledao. I onda have the...
So I did. The Pact of Volunteers. Many Legionnaires will do whatever it takes to go home, which is why I personally sign their transfer orders the moment they make it back from a mission behind enemy lines. The chances of survival during these sorties are only about 1 in 10, you see. So my soldiers are free to volunteer, and if they are successful, they just bought themselves a boat ride home. I shall be very glad to share what information I can give you. By all means. For 2 years, all news has been bad news, and clearly nothing has changed. More dead, more undead, and more letters to write home to grieving widows and widowers. Still, I thank you for telling me, Source Hunter. Knowledge is better than uncertainty. We lost another 4 brave souls. But I'm so very happy for the 2 that did make it back. They've truly earned their ticket home. My Legionnaires. They all perished? How fate has treated them wantonly. And if it weren't for you, the archaeologist would surely have died as well. He has much to be thankful for. Were that I had.
Log update. Okay. Aura's failure. Još upoznali onda book. And okej, ali nemam pojma gdje je taj ratni brod.
It never ends around here. There's a zombie in my garden. My sheep is missing. And good luck with these Sicilians, Source Hunter. They'll run you ragged if you let them.
Pomenula je brod.
Greetings. These stores
are... Šta ti imaš da kažeš?
Well, Source Hunter, you come to the right place, you have. I got every style of equipment to fit you from head to foot, if it's a trade you're after.
Ne znam šta bi dobio od tih chicken footova. Take my leave.
Greetings! These stores are for our Legion troops. Riverland's finest work up mighty fine appetite, serving in 7.
Možda bi rič zato trebalo da mi bude i vička. Ali vidjet ćemo još o tome. Lighthouse, šta je ovo?
The rabbit gives you a forlorn look. It seems as if it wants to speak to you, but can't. The rabbit nods and points to the northeast. The cat that got its tongue must have wandered off in that direction.
Najvjerovatnije sam još nešto propustio. Moram čisto da vidim.
Poor man. It seems he was eaten by a beast.
Well, partially eaten, to be more precise.
Kao na primjer, ovo sam propustio. Da, nisam išao da... pa dobro, pratit ćemo trag krvi za sada. Save.
You there! Your night ship! Oh, please, come to our aid! My wife and I are stranded here!
Squirrel? Oh, God. Dear, oh dear, my nerves are all shot.
Oh, we're refugees, my liege. Two of the far too few souls that managed to escape Hunter's Edge when the orcs invaded. We were hoping to reach Silverglen, but we were attacked by highwaymen. Those devils would have scalped and skewered us if it hadn't been for Alfie. Well, the brave creature bit one of them in half, though not before being frightfully wounded himself.
All the jewels.
Oh, it was naught but a small stop for trading folk along the long road south to Sicil. Well, we got along all right, but now our little home's finally been undone. Orcs invaded, and the source hunter who was meant to protect us didn't save a one of us. Bravest beast of burden in the borough is Alfie, but the poor blighter's bleeding like a stuck pig and can't move no more, which means we can't move no more either. Why, it would be folly to abandon a bandit killer in a wood full of bandits now, wouldn't it, your night ship? Besides, all our worldly wealth is strapped to his back. We'd be destitute without it. And yet, we can hardly stay here forever. Silverglen is close enough to see the chimney fumes from here. Mara absolutely refuses to leave Alfie's side, and like I said, I'm inclined to agree with her. If only a stout champion would step up and lend us a hand. Oh, we'd be mighty grateful if you would escort us to Silverglen, your knightship, for it is our aim to set up shop there. A new smithy in a new town. Without Alfie, though, without the tools he carries, I'd be like a fisherman without his rods, grasping for salmon with his bare hands. Never could I produce the quality of work for which I'm renowned. Our predicament is clear, and the biggest problem is that Alfie's wounds are so dire, no ordinary healing potion will work. He needs... well... I don't know what he needs, but they say miracle cures are produced by the priests of Silverglen. Oh, we are, my liege, though like I said, it would grieve us dearly to leave Alfie behind.
Here, so close to our goal. Oh, will we ever reach Silverglen?
Okay.
You're right. We should try to heal Alfie first.
Indeed. He carries your belongings, after all.
I'm glad you've agreed Alfie needs to be saved before we can depart. Please leave no stone unturned in your search for a concoction that will heal his wounds.
We'll be dining on pine cones soon if no one comes to our rescue. Oh, how good it is to see a human face in these odious woods filled with nightmares come real. Do forgive me if I seem a bit bedraggled, but we've had a frightful time of it of late.
I knew that man, comrade. A fine blacksmith Bjorn. It gladdens me more than you can imagine to see he and Mara escaped Hunter's Edge. But it's no wonder he blames me for what happened there. Well, it started like any other day, comrade. I told you before, and this much was true. Hunter's Edge was a quiet place. There hadn't been a peep from the Phantom Forest in nearly a century, and save the occasional drunken orc wandering in from the west, there was nothing for any of the townsfolk to fear. I was on patrol one sunny afternoon when I stumbled upon a pair of scrawny orcs building a fire. Bellowed at 'em to get, but they went for their swords instead. Well, I made short work of 'em, but I couldn't find their tribe insignia anywhere. What I did find was a deep red, apple-sized gemstone in one of their pockets. It was warm in my hand and seemed far too fine a treasure to belong to an orc. You and I both know that now, but then my senses were dulled by years of peace. I'd grown soft. I was foolish. I figured it to be an oversized ruby, and it was the worst misjudgment of my life, comrade. Their kind never did take a shine to such finery, so I assumed it had been stolen for its trading value. I pocketed the gem and planned on sending it up to Academy North for the Order to deal with. All was peaceful back at the village, all was quiet. If only I'd known then. If only I had paid attention, had seen the signs. Night had only just begun to fall when they surrounded us. It could only have been a few dozen, but they swarmed like hundreds. Those of us who resisted were immediately cut down. I watched the blood of innocent villagers spill into the streets. I saw their bodies hit the ground. People it was my job to protect, comrade. I made myself promise that night, comrade. Never again would I let another sign of source pass me by unnoticed. Never again would I fail in my sworn duty. It's a promise I intend to keep. Let's discuss it another time, comrade. It ain't easy for an old bear like me to greet these ghosts. For now, maybe we ought to soldier forward. Plenty to be done around these parts, eh? Ready to advance? Ready to defend?
All the clothes I left behind in Hunter's Edge. All the jewels and trinkets. Hell take the orcs.
Oh, no! Not, please!
No, no! You're hurting him, Sir Knight. Oh, no wizard's tricks will cure poor Alfie.
Close.
To think of all the clothes I left behind in Hunter's Edge. All the jewels and trinkets.
Oh, the pain! Demons take all bandits. I bit one of the buggers in two, and still he stabbed and stabbed before he finally croaked. I have no idea what I am really, only that I was caught in a snare when I was very little. Luckily, the hunter thought I didn't look quite appetising enough to be eaten, and so he sold me to Mora. Bjorn didn't like the look of me at first, but when I grew strong, stronger than 5 stallions combined, I was suddenly promoted to carrier beast. Were that I was weak, for I loathed carrying things. Bless your heart merely to suggest it, my friend, but you'll need powerful magic indeed to cure this devilish gash. I've heard they dabble in healing rituals in Silverglen, which is, ironically, the very place we're unable to reach, us three.
Take the orcs.
A bloodstone? Then it is in your power to heal me. Will you?
Need our call for assistance. Don't you worry, my sweet. We've outrun the orcs and we'll outrun these highwaymen too.
Oh, I hope so,
We
my
have the means to save this animal, and so we shall.
A solution will present itself. I know it. Legionnaires are bound to patrol
That
the
would be
area.
the kind thing to do, yes.
My word! Well, this is marvellous! Nay, miraculous! Outlaws beat damned, I am healed!
As powerful as it is sinister.
Leave us to our own devices, your knightship. Heed our call for assistance.
If we make it to Silverglen, I swear I'll never set another step in any forest ever again. Give me civilization, or give me death. My husband Bjorn's a blacksmith, of some renown as a matter of fact. A favourite with the legionnaires that passed through Hunter's Edge, or used to, I should say. He hasn't a head for business though, and that's where I come in. We made a good living, he and I, in that quiet little town. Orc plunder now. What is there left to say, really? I could tell you it's more wholesome than Sicile, but then the orcs came. I could tell you it's cozy, that the people there are nice, but then the orcs came. All you'll find there now are broken dreams and broken bodies around orcish bonfires. Hunter's Edge? It no longer exists. Dear Alfie! Good as new! Oh, you're a blessing! Do you know that? Oh, please bless us once more and lead us to Silverglen.
What do you say, your knightship? Will you escort us to Silverglen? We are your knightship. With Alfie healed, we're raring to go. Right you are, Sir Knight. This is it, Mara. You and Alfie stick close together now. Onward, to Silverglen.
What have you got stashed in here, Mrs. Cottontail?
Ok ljudi, nadam se da ste uživali, mi se vidimo u sljedećoj epizodi, a do tada, čao!